first built public access playground was opened in the year 1859 in Manchester, England. President Theodore Roosevelt later brought them to the United States with the intention that city streets were no place for young children, and that a playground should be within walking distance for each boy and girl. While scholars may have intended for these structures to be safe havens and cognitive boosters for the youth of America, they quickly became much more. Friendships, love, questions and answers, family, dreams, sadness, and hope. Stories and memories of all of our lives have taken part in the playgrounds of America, establishing our youth and introducing us to life itself. Whether it be a small moment shared with another, or a big realization consumed only in one's head, this place has seen it all. This is where we have all grown up. And this is where our memories will stay. Let it be known that the story of the playground is one worth telling.
The playground. I remember this place. So many mixed feelings and emotions. Is it possible for one place to have so many events and contain so many childhood memories? Constantly looking at the clock and almost bursting with anticipation to be let out for recess. I remember all the heart-racing games and miraculous toys just waiting to be used. The playground was my jungle, my castle, my world. People gossiping under the bridge, the cheerleaders practicing their moves, and the boys playing football. Cliques were already starting to become a thing. But when you had to come together, you were pure and thought nothing of it. And how could I forget the feeling of first love? Playing tag with your boyfriend and teasing him because you didn't know how else to act with such tremendous feelings. And I can't believe I actually wanted to live here once, especially on those rainy days where my parents had to pick me up. I guess not much has really changed. I remember I would climb under the giant rock wall and build a barrier out of the mulch so the wind couldn't intrude my tiny little home. I remember telling my siblings, "Hurry, the storm's coming!" And we would huddle under the wall for warmth like tiny little penguins, creating a barricade with our book bags. Book bags were the life, so convenient for all your playground needs. Then there was a time of hurt, like broken hearts and unfortunately, must I say, broken heads. I remember that crazy day. I was so happy, running crazily like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to get away from the person who was it, and boom! The next thing I knew, I was on the ground. My friend looked at me with terror in her eyes and asked if I was all right. I was a bit dizzy and a little dazed, but I felt fine. Soon I found out there was blood gushing all over my beautiful pink sweater, and some kid behind me hysterically crying. I thought to myself, what a baby. Turns out this was the kid who accidentally landed on me and hurt himself in the process. I mean, who jumps off a slide? To this day, I'm still a bit bitter about it. And how silly I was to blatantly walk over to the substitute teacher that day and ask her what was wrong with me. She nearly fainted after seeing this 8-year-old little girl skipping up to her drenched in blood with a big gaping hole in her head. I guess kids jumping off of slides and having their chin go into your head can do some damage. Such a wild day, but strangely fun and unique. His playground, her playground, my playground, forever a place of thriving life. But I still can't get away from that giant rock wall. The giant rock wall that I thought would save my siblings and I. Past that wall, it was cold, dark, and bitter. But I knew I had to face whatever was out there. Whether it was storms, unwanted feelings, or life, I broke out of that barrier with bags and faced whatever life had in store for me. Well, there's my mom. Better late than ever.
to have a swing set up in our backyard. I remember when I swung, I felt some breakthrough. I would close my eyes and just listen to the environment. When I was 6, the swing set broke down. It was heartbreaking. My grandparents knew how much I loved it, so they took one of the swings and set it up under their patio. At that moment, I knew the world wasn't against me. Years go by, and I grew too big for the swing. Even though I stopped using the swing, I never forgot how I felt on it and how much my grandparents loved me. Every time I see my grandparents, I think of the swing. I remember when I swung, how free I felt. I could fly away from every stress in life and fly away from the world. The best part about the swing is that it was never ending. The swing would go back and forth, but it never had to stop. That's how the love between me and my family is. It's never ending. Years and years pass and the swing becomes less and less important in my life. Now, I'm lonely out in the park, feeding the pigeons. I never understood why I fed them each day until now. I long for my childhood back. I wish to be with my family and friends. But now, all I have left is the sight of children having fun, the memories from childhood, and the pigeons.
Hi, I'm Valerie.
Okay.
Well, who are you?
I'm James.
Jamie? Your name is Jamie?
No, it's
That's a
just
girl's
James.
name. You have a girl's name.
Says who?
Says me.
Well, I think you have a boy's name.
No, I don't. Have you ever met a boy named Valerie?
I've never met anyone named Valerie. Have you ever met a girl named James?
I guess not. But I still think it's a girl's name.
Well, it's not, so shut up.
You shut up! Hey, it's okay if you're Jamie. You're the best Jamie I know.
Really?
Yeah, really.
How many do you know?
Just one.
Me.
Yeah, you. Wanna play a game?
Okay, what game?
We could play hide and seek.
Okay, you're in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jamie? Jamie, where are you? Jamie? You know what? This game is done. Okay, you can come out now. Okay, come on, Jamie, come out. It's not funny. You win, I give up.
Well, that wasn't fun.
I couldn't find you.
I was right
You're
here.
you're too good at this game.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm sure you're good too. Why didn't you want to find me?
I didn't want to be alone, okay?
Well, I'm here alone.
Why?
I always come here. I live right over there.
Your mom and dad don't mind?
No, do yours?
No, they're over at the baseball field with my brother. He's playing a game.
What game does he play?
I don't know. What do you play?
I just play here.
Oh, who do you play with?
Nobody?
Why? I mean, I play with my brother sometimes. He has a lot more games, you know.
Who does?
My brother. He has a lot more games, so I'll be here a lot. And I'll see you, so maybe we can find stuff to do together. Maybe next time, we can go all the way to the swings.
But that's on the other side of the playground.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here every day after school except for Tuesdays. I have to clean my room on Tuesdays. My parents call it family game night.
Really? I'll be here every day except for Tuesdays.
Really?
No. I don't know.
but I'll be here when he has games and when he has practices. So that's a lot, and I'll see you a lot. Every day, except for Tuesdays.
That's like a whole bunch of days.
Well, then you won't have to be here alone anymore.
You don't like being alone, do you?
Do you like to be alone?
I don't know.
I hate it.
Well, you won't be alone anymore.
Neither will you.
We'll be alone together.
I guess so, Jamie.
Phobia is the common fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you. Do ducks appear when you're sitting at the playground, when you're taking a bath, or when you're washing dishes? Well, hope has arrived. Available by prescription only, Numanella. Numanella is the only medicine that is guaranteed to relieve your fear of ducks. Side effects may be loose stools, vomiting, hallucinations, color blindness, loss of consciousness, sterilization, or death. Other side effects may include cartwheeling backwards, sudden cravings for pickles and turpentine, cutting the hood of your car with a chainsaw, streaking down Main Street while squirting whipped cream down your throat, the urge to play Twister, or developing omphallophobia, the fear of belly buttons. Remember that your doctor has prescribed this medication because he has judged that the benefit to you is greater than the risk of side effects. Symptoms of overdose include a craving for raw meat, the urge to book a flight to Brazil, the feeling that everyone is leaving you, a sudden obsession with green, the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth, or the uncontrollable urge to call your in-laws and return your spouse. Caution: this drug should not be combined with any of the following activities: eating, breathing, blinking, smiling, or moving. If you experience any of these symptoms, call our customer service number, 1-800-WE-DON'T-CARE. That's 1-800-WE-DON'T-CARE. In the event that you reach a medical representative, it is a mistake, and we will hang up on you. Our typical message offers absolutely no information. Then we suggest you double your dose. So, try Numanella today and watch those ducks fly away. Because why actually face your fears when you could just take Numanella?